Hello everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. Bear with me a little bit here, because I am very, very exhausted. It has been a very long and stressful day, unfortunately, at my job. So, if I seem a little bit flustered or inconsistent or just completely out there as far as my thoughts are concerned, sorry right now. I'm doing another vlog on the channel for today, only because of the fact that when I was calculating the days in reference to when the, new game coming out this coming Monday and all that other stuff, I kind of forgot to put a game set up for today. So, I did attempt to try to go and make 2 videos, both which were supposed to premiere on Friday, but neither of them really worked out because I'm currently in the process of testing out some new tech for the channel and we're doing better recordings and such. So because of that, I wasn't really able to go ahead and do that. So you got to listen to me outside of game and me blabbing off about random stuff. I don't know how long I'm going to make this today. I don't know how long it's going to be, only because I was been planning all day about what type of topic I was going to talk about, but nothing's really come to mind except one idea, which I completely forgot about. I will say that as far as the channel is concerned, there are going to be some things coming up, so let's start with that first, and then we'll kind of go from there. First things first. Countdown for the game that I have been playing, as you've seen, is considering the fact that my account's been hacked. That's going to be coming out, like as I said before, this coming Monday, so look forward to that. I'm actually in the process of planning a whole bunch of stuff for that game. Figured out what I was going to do as far as to make it a more interactive experience, so look forward to that when that happens. With that said, number 2, I'm using, as I said before, new tech. Outside of my new microphone that I got not too long ago in the webcam, I also was able to get a capture card, which I had no idea how to really work that thing or to make it work to my advantage. One of the reasons why I actually wasn't able to post a video, and I actually had a whole game series I was going to start on Fridays, which I'm going to have to postpone until later, is because I recorded the entire thing, recorded almost about 45 minutes to an hour content, no sound, no game sound whatsoever. Just my voice. It was fucking stupid. I was so soul crushed when that happened. So because of that, gonna have to take the next couple of days to try to figure out my own technology to get it to a point where I'm comfortable and I can actually start recording stuff with it on a more consistent basis. So if the video quality seems to be all over the place, bear with, please. Still new to this whole gaming channel thing. Another thing that I want to talk about for the channel, number 3, reference to more of my vacation that I'll be taking a week from today. So a week from today, I will technically be at my friend's house, annoying the crap out of them. You know who you are. And we'll be having a great time. What me and my friend have talked about, and I am all for it, and this is actually good, I'm really excited about doing this, is we're gonna be doing a couple of recordings for the channel. I'll actually be doing a vlog or 2 or 10 about my entire experience there. You'll probably be little short tidbits, it might be long tidbits, all depending on different things. And we'll even got a game that me and my friend are gonna go, or friends I should say, her husband's definitely gonna be in on it with the shenanigans, that we're gonna go and record. So there'll be a couple episodes of that. So look forward to that bullcrap madness. It's gonna be fucking amazing. I cannot wait. But yeah, those are gonna be the big things as far as the videos are concerned. Because, yeah, like I said, I'm so excited to be seeing my close friends actually for the first time. Because I've known one of them for, as I probably have said this already, for almost 13 years. So be looking forward to seeing you, and you know who you are. I'm gonna give you a big old hug when I go and see you for the first time. Topic for today. I've been thinking about so many different things as far as, life and my personal life and just everything in general. I wasn't able to really pin down what I wanted to talk about. A friend of mine actually suggested to talk about something that had to do with the online game, Final Fantasy XIV, that me and my friends constantly play. You probably heard them in the Cards Against Humanity Games with Friends section of the channel that I had about, 2 weeks back or so. So, the one thing I was going to talk about that I thought was kind of interesting was how the MMO world is a lot more like the real world than you think. And even though a lot of the times we use the games and such to kind of as an escape, a time to relax and just have fun and just get away from the everyday hustle and bustles of just life and jobs and relationships and family and everything, because life is stressful. I can tell you that. Considering the fact that the past week that I've been having as far as work and life is concerned, life is freaking stressful. It is not fun. But we have our little cruxes that we go with, not crushes, cruxes that we do to kind of help us keep sane, help us keep us together. And mine just so happens to be not only just doing this game channel, but also playing 14 with my friends. And it's really interesting to see just the different dynamics and such as far as people are concerned, not just with my own group of friends, but with other groups as well. The game world is a lot like the real world in the sense that everybody's kind of has their own agenda with things. Everybody has everything that they want to do. And trying to find like-minded individuals, that's where you go and get guilds. That's where you go and meet friends. And you meet a whole lot of cool and interesting people. And then you also meet a whole lot of stupid, not so cool people. And you know what? That's just how real life is too. I mean, you see people at your job, you see people at, that you go to the store with. There's people at different events that your friends bring over and all that other stuff. And then you interact with them, and sometimes you get along with them, and other times not so much. I mean, it'd be very rare. It's a very rare set of people or a very rare person to not be bothered by the things that other people do. I mean, we all have our kinks. We all have our things that everybody may not necessarily like about us. It might be something that's annoying, frustrating to deal with. I mean, there's a whole lot of things. But even still, weighing those balances of all the cool things that this person brings to the table as opposed to their little kinks here and there, 9 times out of 10, that stuff just gets outweighed. But then there's some times where the people with the scales in different. See, I can't even talk right now. The scale is completely out of balance, and the bad outweighs the good, and it's hard to kind of be around those people. But then again, it's no different than your group of friends. I'm sure you can think back to a group of friends that you've had, or a group of friends that you have now, and there's that one person that just everybody seems to have just different opinions about. Some people are okay with them, other people just hates their guts. There's just that one person that just drives everybody just up the wall. And it could be something that they do unintentionally, it can be something that they do intentionally. And in those cases, it can be really complicated trying to still have fun and enjoy things, but at the same time, avoid all the bullshit and the drama that other people can bring. And not just other people that just in your group, other random people, because the one thing that I've noticed in reference to Final Fantasy, and I'm sure it's the same with any MMO RPG or any game that involves you dealing with multiple people, is that not everybody's going to get along. We're all here in the same world, we're all trying to do our own thing, and sometimes people clash. Sometimes people have expectations for others that other people may not have, and that might be frustrating, where other people may see the person trying to push down their expectations on somebody else, and not be too fond about that. I mean, most people don't like to be told what to do anyway, and then trying to push your own ideas onto somebody else who may or may not be receptive to that isn't necessarily the greatest thing in the world. It can lead to a whole lot of problems. So, and again, that's happens so much in the real world. A lot of the time, so much stuff just kind of bleeds in. Even though we use it as an escape, we still kind of still deal with some of the same drama that we try to go and try to avoid. It's really interesting how that works. How life goes. Oh, my phone's being crazy. It's interesting how life will go and put things in front of you that you necessarily, like, it's almost like a repeating pattern. Like, perfect example, what I've found out as far as life is concerned is that life will go and push a lesson onto you that you should or need to learn, and will keep pushing that lesson onto you in one way or another until you learn it. A perfect example would be somebody who's dating the wrong type of person. Say, for instance, a girl who's dating guys who treat them like crap, or guys that date girls that treat them like crap. And you keep dating these particular people, and the same thing keeps happening. You get crushed, you get hurt, all that type of other stuff. But then life makes you go through this again and again and again and again, until you learn that that may not be the best thing for you. Sometimes people learn, other times people don't. Most of the time, people are pretty quick to learn things that are extraordinarily uncomfortable. As I like to think that people learn more through tragedy than through treasure. All the treasure times, the good times, you don't learn as much. You can learn a couple of things, but you learn more through your mistakes. You learn more through your failures. And through your failures, you become humble and understand the fact that the thing that you may not have been the greatest at, it's not that you're not good at it or great at it. It's just that there are some things that there's still to learn. We're always constantly learning things. Every day is a new experience, and the world truly ends with you in reference to where you take that knowledge and how far you let that knowledge take you, per se. Because ultimately, to really learn, to really get stuff, the only thing that's stopping someone is themselves. It's you guys. And sometimes you gotta learn things the hard way to be able to learn and grow into better people and just a better person in general. So, wow, that topic really kind of went off course to what I was originally thinking it was going to be. But no, that's good. That's good. I like to be able to go and share my thoughts, because the way my thoughts normally work, they kind of cater to whole different realms, and I go to one place, and then it just leads you to another. Just exactly like life. So I'm happy that I was able to go and find out what I was going to talk about for this vlog. I was literally racking my brain, as I said earlier, in reference to what I was going to do, and I'm glad I was able to come up with something really interesting, or hopefully interesting to you guys. So, until the next time that we go and do a vlog, or the next video that you see me in, thank you all so much for watching. If you like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. It's going to help this channel grow just a little bit with your help. And until our next adventure, ladies and gents, this is your host, Mr. Dark, signing off.